Chevy guys are simple creatures. They love a warm summer evening, and by that I mean sitting on the couch and watching Street Outlaws. Come on! They love Bud Light. And gosh darn it, they love America. But there's nothing that they love more than Camaro. On the other side, we have the Dodge guys, also simple creatures. They love frolicking through lush meadows, and by that I mean going to the Come and Go for a pack of Newports. Come. They love an ice-cold Pabst and the mud butt that comes with it, and gosh darn it, they love freedom. Of course, there's plenty of arguments between these two groups, but can't we all just come together as friends? Hey, break it up. Can't you all see that we're similar? We love beer. We like the simple things in life like muscle cars. And we can definitely agree the United States is the best damn country in the world. How about we make up? Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. And for 1969, with the exception of the hood, trunk lid, and roof, the Camaro had all new sheet metal. Well, sheet. That's interesting. And when people think about the 1969 Camaro Supersport, they think about big blocks, or rats, as they're more affectionately known. And yeah, they came with those, but the base car was packing a 350. Ah, the 350. So common, it's cheaper than toilet paper. Which isn't too difficult right now.
Cars and Zebras, this inflation is through the roof. You know, in my day, you could get a brewski and an old-fashioned handy for less than $1, and we liked it.
The 350 brings a nostalgia that we can all appreciate. We've all had one at some point, and I'm guessing you, the viewer, probably even have a couple in your front yard right now. Look, son, 350's running by. God, you, Mom. When I was a young chap, my dad and I even worked together on one.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
I need to go talk to my dad.
Just kidding.
He went out for cigarettes 30 years ago, and I bet he's coming back any minute now. So yes, this featured car is the base Camaro Supersport with a 350, specifically it's an L48. Compression ratio, 10.25 to 1, not too bad. Horsepower, 300 at 4,800 RPM. And then torque was a fairly impressive 380 pound-feet at 3,200 RPM. A Muncie 3-speed was standard in the 1969 Camaro Supersport, and nothing screams quality like a product from a city where the slogan is, "At least we aren't Gary." But you know what Gary, Indiana does have? The childhood home of Michael Jackson. Propofol not included.
Oh, too soon. Still can't do Michael Jackson jokes. Oh.
That's ignorant.
But this car doesn't have a manual transmission. This one has the TH350 3-speed automatic. This was the first year for that transmission in the Camaro. Previously, it was the Turbo 400. And yeah, the TH350 is lighter duty, but it's fine for a small block, and it sends about 10 more horsepower to the rear wheels compared to that Turbo 400. And I don't hear anyone complaining about more power going to them rear haunches. Outback 331 gears were standard, but this car has the optional 373 set. And getting all that power to the pavement were 14x7 wheels, which were new for 1969. Previously, they were 14x6, and I think we can all agree we'd rather have 7 inches instead of 6. Let's do a meditation exercise. Imagine you're on a cloud, a happy little cloud. Oh, hey, little cloud, what's that floating by? It's a Camaro! Because this thing is light. With driver and that little small block, this thing was only 3,600 pounds. Now think about it being 1969 and you want to get a new muscle car, but also imagine you don't have much money. That should be very easy for you because you are a peasant. It even smells rich like mahogany and steel reserve. The 69 V8 Camaro Coupe started out at $2,727. That Super Sport package, only $295. You want the Turbo 350 automatic transmission? $190, and then the G80 rear was $42. It gives you a grand total of $3,254, and if you adjust for today's Monopoly money, that's only $27,911. Let's say that you had a little bit extra cash sitting around and you want to get a couple options. Well, how about this one? V75 liquid tire chains. No, I'm not joking, this was a real thing. You had a switch on the instrument panel that would activate these canisters and it would spray a liquid onto the tires to help promote better traction in snow. That option was only $23, and today that'd be about $200. So you think it might be kind of popular?
Wrong.
Think about this, there were 243,000 Camaros produced in 1969. How many do you think came with the V75 option? 188. That's it. Pretty cool option, but that was gone as quick as it came in, just like me. Big question for you guys. Was the factory Supersport 350 quick? No. In 1967, Car Life tested a Supersport 350 and it ran 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds and the quarter mile in 15.8 seconds at 89 miles per hour. For comparison's sake, a 2023 Prius, for God's sake, was tested by Motor Trend and it ran 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds and the quarter mile in 15.4 at 92 miles per hour. So we're doing pretty good right now. We are okay.
Cars and zebras, this car will probably run a lot faster than that because they're cheating.
First off, shut up. Second, they do allow some modifications in this class, and if you're a dum-dum and haven't read the description in the last 5 years, you probably should do so. So yeah, you can make some changes to the cars, just like they allowed in the NHRA pure stock class in the 1960s. So this car is gonna be a motherfucking rocket. Deal with it. 1969 Dodge Dart. Do not sleep on a car like this. At first glance, it might look like old grandma's heading to church. Hey, grandma. But it's about as innocent as your stepmom stuck in a washing machine. That ain't innocent at all. And this matchup being the battle of the small blocks, this thing is packing. No, not that type of packing. I mean packing a smaller displacement Mopar engine, specifically the 340, and this one is one of the nastiest of them all. That's why I call it your mom. And is the 340 as common as the 350? No, of course not, but by 1970, it'd been on the market for about 3 years, and it was somewhat of a veteran. And when you have Tom Hoover, the father of the Hemi, guiding the design, you can't lose.
You come into my house on the day my daughter's to be married, and you ask for a new engine. I will give you the 340 for justice.
No jokes here, RIP to the legend. If only Tom Hoover could see the Dodge Hornet today, he'd say, well, that's something. It's got 4 wheels, so you did that right. On the bright side, the Hornet RT Plus starts at only $46,745. So we're doing okay. We are pretty good right now. We are okay. But they did that little 340 right. Compression ratio, 10.5 to 1. Dodge rated this thing at 275 horsepower, but a lot of studies have shown it's more like 310, maybe 320. I mean, if you ask a Dodge guy, it's probably like 600, but they're very well known for exaggerating horsepower and length. And then torque was 340 pound-feet. But yeah, 275 horsepower, I'm 100% engorged. This week's fan-featured car comes from Levi Danielson, or maybe he goes by Levy, I don't know. But he says he's 18 years old, and this is his 1972 Buick Skylark. He's got a 354-barrel dual exhaust and a 3-speed automatic transmission. Some people might be complaining about the 4 doors right now, but I dig it. Come on, that just allows quicker access to the back seat. Levi, you dog. And if you want your car featured in a future video, just email me a few pictures at carsandZebras@gmail.com. Like the Camaro, this one has a 3-speed automatic transmission. In this case, it's a torque flight, and these are absolutely fantastic transmissions, and I guess we'll see if this car can really fly. Thanks everyone, have a great night. The Dart is a light car, and it's actually a very similar weight to the Camaro. This one with driver, 3,640 pounds. So when it comes to the category of weight, I mean, between these two cars, it's kind of a wash. Or a sexy bath, if you will. Those 340s, oh, they like to rev. So aggressive gearing is a must-have if you've actually got the stones to drag race a car this nice. And this one, oh, it didn't hold back. It's got 430 gears. So it's definitely gonna get that meat rolling.
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
Oh, you gotta give him that.
Just like the Camaro, the price of the Dodge Dart was very fair. Even with the GTS package, that started at only $3,226. Then you throw in Sure Grip rear for $42, and then a 4-speed or automatic transmission was included. That gives you a total of $3,268. Adjusting for inflation in 2024, that'd be only $28,031 today. Now that is some good, clean fun for a great price. Just like your mom. At this point, there is no doubt in my mind that you are now searching Bring a Trailer for a Dodge Dart GTS340. Well, good luck. They only made 2,623 of these GTS340s with automatic transmission. So you're more likely to find the pot of gold than one of these. They're always after me, Dodge Dart. Car Life magazine tested a Dodge Dart 340 with a 3-speed automatic transmission and only 323 gears. Keep that in mind. And this thing ran 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds and the quarter mile in 14.82 at 96 miles per hour. So you tune this car up just a little bit and you got those 430 gears. Oh, hang on to your tiny little jock strap. And that Dodge Hornet, man, it'll do it about 5.5 seconds. So pretty cool. Man, no wonder these things are just selling like crazy. Just like hotcakes. Big, steamy hotcakes.
1969 Camaro Super Sport with the Rally Sport package. Sometimes called RS. Long as on top. Anyway, the Camaro pulls a 1370.
In the first round, the Dart got a red light, giving the automatic win to the Camaro, who ran 1373 at 96 miles per hour. Let's see what happens in round 2.
Which into hidden headlights and some other trim and slightly different taillights. This one is driven by Alana Beltrop.
In the second round, the Dart gets another red light, which is a shame because they probably would have walked away with the win in this one. But that's how it goes sometimes. Now, lucky for us, both owners decided to run that third round, and that is what I'm talking about.
Dart GTS 1969. He also runs the Dart GTS registry. She's going against Alana Beltrop. She is from Keswick, Ontario, Canada.
In the final round, the Camaro runs a blistering 1287 at 106 miles per hour, so of course they took home the win. Huge thanks to the owners for bringing out these cars. They are absolutely gorgeous. Come on, we're all having a great time here, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and I'm gonna catch you at the next one.